I was at my periodontist in Lakewood. This fellow was a guy that, super nice guy, and supposed to be also that does implants in an hour. I left him a message, do you do this? Yes. I come to the office, and turns out he doesn't do it. He does the same routine where he extracts the tooth, and then you come back after a few months, you put another thing in, a flipper, and then you come back a few months later and you do something else. And I was telling him, so you don't put like an implant in and everything in an hour? So he says, no, nobody does it. I said, first of all, he did an extraction, and he numbed me up for like a half hour, and it still killed. Dr. Kappel did an extraction, numbed me a little bit, but didn't hurt at all. Like, you didn't even know it was like, just got it out. Within 1 hour, I walked out with a tooth inside. So this fellow was telling me that nobody does that. I said, no, I went to Dr. Kappel in Brooklyn, and he extracts a tooth and gives you a new implant in 1 hour. So he said, yeah, you mean he did a root canal? I said, no, he did an actual implant, this tooth right here. And so he said, no, nobody does that. I'm telling you, he put this tooth right here, extraction and the implant in 1 hour. So he said, nobody does it. It's not done. So, but that's what people don't understand, that what Dr. Kappel does is something so unique. It really, really doesn't exist anywhere. Because I did research and I was trying to find somebody that did this, and the only two people that came up was this guy who used to not be in Lakewood. He was like in Highland Park and in Manhattan, and Dr. Kappel. And no, but when you speak to the other people, they think maybe they'll do the extraction in an hour, they'll do a part in an hour, but nobody, and nobody does an extraction the way Dr. Kappel does it. It's like a certain way that it just doesn't really hurt. And then put it in and walk out with an implant in your mouth in an hour.
And a tooth.
And a tooth in an hour. It doesn't exist. So, you can think this one does it, that one does it. Go wait for an appointment. You go there, and then you'll see. They say, no, we don't. Nobody's getting an implant in an hour. We'll take out the tooth in an hour. We'll take a thing for a flipper. But nobody, it's unheard of. Nobody does this. So if you have a few teeth and you just need to get them out and get something in, he's the only one that does this. It's a fascinating thing. You think about it, that there's nobody.
How was the pain afterwards?
There was no pain. There was no pain.
Any swelling, any bruising?
No. I had a lot of pain from other extractions recently that I've had. Which, let's say in the back of my, so I don't know if I could right now put an implants in there, just financially, and they hurt for a long time. Swelling, bruising, a lot of pain, and the extraction itself was insane. So it just doesn't exist. Don't make that mistake and think you're gonna go somewhere else. And I'm telling you, they're thinking that they're gonna do a root canal in an hour. They don't believe it. Even the biggest periodontist, orthodontist, whatever it is, they don't realize that nobody does it, and it's amazing. And not to mention, he happens to be a super nice guy, and cares. It just doesn't. It really doesn't exist. And I really thought I met a different guy that's going to do it, and he's like, nah, nobody does it. And I'm sitting there telling him, look, I'm telling you, so it's here. He did it. Yeah, he really said, yeah, you mean he did a root canal in an hour? Yeah, I mean, that could be done. I'm like, you don't understand. He extracted the tooth and put in another tooth, and I walked out with a tooth. It's unreal. It's unreal. And with the care, and if you need help, you come back, no problem. It's amazing. It's really amazing.
Thank you.